Good morning. You've reached What's on Scott's Mind. It is the last Monday of September, September 29th. Yeah, September 29th, 2025. I'm in my massage chair, relaxing in my office area. You can see the picture actually directly over my head. That is a picture of my father and me at an event. I won't mention the name. And there is my IU banner that my mother gave me. And why am I showing you my IU banner? Because Indiana University football is 5-0. Soccer team is probably fourth or fifth, maybe sixth in the country right now, playing really well. The football team is playing really well, and it's exciting. We have a new basketball coach. Although I have to say, I was a little sad that IU let Mike Woodson go. Uh, I remember watching Woody when he was a player, and he was a phenomenal player. I absolutely adored him, and I was kind of glad to see him come back. And I'm glad he was there for the 4 years he was there because he brought the continuity back. He brought the connection back to Bob Knight and made IU back to the way it was. Um, so I'm excited about that. But I was really happy to see the IU football team win a very tough game against Iowa. They've had quite a few games that were not tough. And to date, they've had four tough games, right? Michigan State last year, where they fell behind and then came back and blew Michigan State's doors off. Michigan, where they got ahead, and then, by the end of the second half, it was a closer game than it had been. And then Ohio State and Notre Dame, the two losses for the team last year. So it's good to see them have a game that was tight, but that they pulled out. That they didn't play a phenomenal game, but that they ended up winning the game. I know over the course of my life, and I've been an IU fan for more than 50 years, I've seen them lose that game more than I've ever seen them win it. In fact, I don't remember the last time that IU went into a game where I felt like, no, they're going to win, even when they fell behind and even when it looked dire. Uh, it just it just felt like they were going to win. So that's kind of an important thing for me, right? And the reason I bring up the image of my father is that my father was an IU football fan. He was an IU basketball fan, IU soccer. He was an IU athletics fan from the time that we moved to Bloomington and he became a professor. He joined the faculty at Indiana University after finishing his doctoral degree in 1967. Um, uh, Dad was a high school biology teacher before he got his doctorate in science education. He has a master's from Michigan University. He has a bachelor's from Wisconsin and a doctorate from Indiana University. And very rarely at that time did Indiana University hire its doctoral students as professors. But Dad was hired as a professor, and uh, that's why we moved to Bloomington, Indiana, and that's why I became an IU fan. And so to me, it's awesome. I wish Dad were still with us because right now he would be ecstatic, right? He would be overjoyed with the fact that Indiana University actually has a football team that is truly amazing. So that's kind of the part of the reality. All right, so that's enough of IU football. I am going to start wearing IU gear, I think, to do my podcast and my What's on Scott's Mind. The other thing is I've been thinking a lot about my video reviews, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that in my review that I'm going to do. Today is a vacation day. I'm taking a couple weeks off to catch up. I didn't take any time this summer because I had a project going on at work and I couldn't afford to. So I'm taking time off now to catch up. So I'm basically taking the last week of September and the first week of October off to just get my brain focused again. Always important. So that's where I am right now, is focusing on vacation. So this is a little later than usual in the process, but you get the idea, right? The goal is what's on my mind. Anyway, so the next tier, the next thing, there's a picture there of one of the twins fishing in the pond with a stick. And then you can see a bunch of other stuff. Those two signs up there are both my father's signs. And then those are actually my daughter's nutcrackers. And the Spirit House was given to me by my parents. And then there is, you can see the 10-year Microsoft glass thing. I never got the 15-year, even though I earned it. I never got a 15-year because I had left Microsoft. And apparently you have to be an employee to get your 15-year mark. But anyway, that's what's on my mind. Have a great day.